Hello and welcome back to Word from Your Mother. This is going to be a Just the Facts, ma'am, wherein we use two altered decks. It's the same old 5-card, whatever comes out spread, but there's no court cards and there's no major arcana in either this deck or in this one. Everything else is good to go. The idea being that this isn't really a reading so much as it's time for us to collect our thoughts at the end of the day and see how we feel so we can figure out what we are going to do. And then we will have the peanut gallery, the committee in our head. We're going to have a little talk with the girls upstairs, alright? Today, you rolled 5-cent tarot, and I gave you the secret mirror because I haven't used it in a long time, and then you got the Luna Le Pen, the little rabbit deck. I love it. It is my connection to my higher source. When I'm looking for internal guidance, I have a personal deck just like this one that I use. This is the I think it's called the Ethereal Tarot. It's just it's hard to see, it's satisfying to shuffle. It's also wore out. And then we have the Love Story deck, which I consider to be weak when it was in other positions, but for this reading I think it's just fine. Anyway, that's what you rolled, and then we'll wrap it up with the chubby girls. And once again, I pre-pulled the summary from Spirit, at least the beginning of it, because the idea is that if I see it, I won't forget it, right? And this is where I'm always looking. It's right here. So I got that out. I tried doing it the same way with the chubby girls, but I just really wasn't into that. And is that it? I think that's it. Okay. Well, look, you've got three of wands on the bottom, so you're looking to the future. But look, you got the Lovers. Okay, I know I'm using this as an oral deck, and I don't care what tarot card it is, but I will also see it where I need to, because it's the Lovers upside down. You're looking to a future alone. Okay, the words are discord, disharmony, separation, the breaking of commitment, the severing of a partnership, a discard. Okay, and that's what's on your mind, is you're thinking about a future alone. I can't make this up. Now, you won't see the disappointment, despair, and that you're breaking his heart. It's the Star reversed. You won't see that you're breaking his heart, and your heart is broken. You're blind to the despair you're causing others because of your own misery. Defensive. You're leaving. Uncertainty. You're afraid. You're afraid you're going to be homeless. There's no harmony. There was another card earlier about harmony. There's no celebration here. You're totally unhappy. You're defending a place that makes you miserable. And then we got Unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Well, you've been trying to help your ass off, haven't you? Is there been anything you didn't do? And you don't understand. You're fucking confused. There is no confusion there. No confusion. Really, you don't know where the shit to go sailing. Going around in a circle, circling the drain. Fighting. Detachment, like how a wounded animal will bite you just because you hurt it when you're helping it. You have the devil upside down. You need to get a sense of detachment. You need to get a sense of freedom. You need to like the sense of freedom that you've got. You need to resist temptation, exercise self-control, release this baggage you're dragging around with you, and free yourself. Are you dealing with an addiction? Something. Okay. So you just don't get it. You just do not get it. But you've been alerted to the fact that something's afoot. Something's not right. You're very defensive. And you're just causing a lot of despair everywhere you go. But you've also exposed the devil, so maybe their despair is because they was leeching off you to begin with. You feel me? That is the devil. Okay, let's the one to play the trick is the devil. And then we got the woman again. Dealings or relationship with a woman. You know, I put it back in there and then I shuffle them all up again. And I throw it back in the box. That's how, and then I pull it. So we got unicorn and woman. Recovery, charity, sanctuary, hardship, to recover, a woman is going to offer you a couch, a spare bedroom, someplace you can recover from. You've exposed the devil, but you ruined their dreams, which was leeching off of you. So you go recover at this woman's house. Because you're guided. You're kind of guided. You got a little... Sisters are doing it for themselves. Ooh, because you just can't stay here anymore. Somebody's going to help you. 4 Cups and Perseverance. The 7 of Pentacles. A friend of yours is going to help you recover some loss. At least get into a place where you can begin to recover. You can see, and all the words on here is perseverance, diligence, rewards. Well, see, you're floating around here. Once you uncover the devil, it's just total destruction. Because you were all invested in this too. You just didn't know you were the only battery, the only... I can't even think of the right word. I know I didn't read all that. Perseverance, overwork, rewards, lassitude, aimlessness. It's the 7 of Pentacles, ladies and gentlemen. You know it's our favorite card. And you're getting tired of waiting around for something that's never going to pay out. Never going to pay you back. Alright, now. Okay. Look into a future alone. What you won't see is that you're crushing everyone's dreams. You see, it's not what you want. That's not your star. You can't get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of Cups is missing them, nostalgia, someone coming back. Ooh, it's not you. No. Yeah, it's nice. It was nice, but it wasn't real nice. You're sweating it. Is this all I can ever get? Is this the most I can ever have? Because that's not all that. The truth of it is that's not all that. That's why you hold yourself back. And you know in your heart you're just doing it to yourself. And you just want to escape. You don't want to fight. You don't want to fight. You love them. But it's just not it. It's just not happening. Defensive. Leaving home. You're leaving. You got to go. I got to go. Too much between us. There's been too much between us. There's too much between us, and I'm kind of beat down. I can't cross that gap. I can't. I'm down. 10 of Swords. Three of Pentacles. I can't help you. I ain't got nothing. I can't help myself. I can't help you. I can't give you any more battery. My battery is dead. That's how you win. You have to go to recharge on a level playing field around good, honest people that don't suck you dry. 6 of Wands. And then we came to use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Can I have one on a beneficial change? Can I have one on a unicorn, a beneficial change? To look here. Defensive. To let your defensive down. you're going to share a vulnerable conversation about your intuition on how to make things better with this woman. You and this woman are going to have a good talk, unlike the big ass fight of this morning. Okay, so you could stand to have a really insightful, fulfilling, nourishing, rewarding, a really good talk for the both of you, you and this other woman. Maybe she hasn't talked to anybody in a long time either. But it'd work out good for both of you. And you can use your intuition to make beneficial changes by being vulnerable about your circumstances and speaking honestly to the right person. Because you're all like no to everybody. You're like a big wall. Okay? And you can't cross that gap with them because it's protecting you. But you're going to let this woman in, and it's going to be a big benefit, a load off your mind. Okay? And then we got, because you're stuck in what the fuckville. You have no idea what's going on here. And there's the devil. You've discovered something awful. And you don't know what to do about it. You need to talk to someone. It requires, it makes you feel vulnerable anyway. Two of Cups. There you go. The two of you sit down and you have a nice talk. And you can, just like what we're doing now, you think it out. You talk it out. That the best way to success now. What now? Okay, now that this has happened, here's plan A, B, and C. What now? The best path to happiness is to rent my spare bedroom for a while, stay in the garage for the summer, get this load off of your back, get back on your feet. 10 of Wands. Can I get one on the woman? Dealings or relationship with a woman. Can you show me why the woman is here? Can you show me why the woman is here? This relationship, dealings with the... Show me why the woman is here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of Wands. To talk to. This is a communication, the clear communication. This is the whole point. Spirits set you an appointment already. You're destined to appear on her couch, right? She's got it's floral, and she's got cats and a bird. A bird. Maybe they're outside. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, where the hell did this Ace of Pentacles come from? Okay, she's going to offer you the help. She's going to give you the help that you need. And there ain't going to be no games. No more self-sabotage. She's going to set you straight, because this is the 5 of Pentacles down here. And it says recovery, charity, sanctuary. And you're going to stay with this chick till you get back on your feet. And it's good. Maybe look, the 6 of or the 9 of, yeah, she's an independent woman. Okay, look. Let me slow down here. I got crossed wires in my head. This is the 9 of Pentacles. That is the solo independent woman. It's not a problem. Helping you is not going to be a problem. Okay, don't worry about it. Accept the gift. Accept it freely. Yesterday, your yin was upside down. You're so hard. You're having trouble. Well, you've learned not to. This is really help, and it's not going to hurt you. Help you get back on your feet. What I was going to say here when I was reading this card all cockeyed is that it's going to be this is not a problem for her to help you, and you should be of service to her in some way, and so that you could make it. She does for you, and in return you do what for her, and that way everybody remains equal. That's important to both of you. It should be. And there you have it's a healthy place to recover, and you don't abuse it. Not that you are, but that you don't. She does need help. That's what I'm saying. She won't ask you for it, but you could help her as well. Okay, that's fair. Ace of Pentacles. See, that's what I mean. Both of you are of service to each other. Yes, I am right. Both of you are of service to, both of you help the other one. And together you make it work. Maybe y'all, yeah, that's a house. That's it. Maybe you can all can share a house. 2 women. Because you just can't stay where you are. 4 cups. Your heart's not in it. You know to stay is a lie. 7 of Pentacles. You know you can't keep pouring into this because you ain't ever going to get it back out. And here at least you have a different an impact. It matters. It matters differently because you never got it back here. It's the 7 of Pentacles. The infamous 7 of Pentacles. Show us the 4 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. Detachment. From the game, it's just fight, fight, fight. Just let it go. It's just holding you back. You use it to stay miserable. Nah. Can't let go of it. It's a terrible burden. Oh my God. It's time to let go. I mean, look what it's doing to you. And you know, oh look here, these jumped out. You know you've got to choose. You know you look to your future alone. It's too late to worry about it now. It's a terrible fight. It's a fight all the time. The day when if you were going to get anything from this, you would have got it a long time ago. This dissatisfaction has been around long enough for you to take action on it. And you look to a future alone. A future alone. Okay, now we're going to go up here in the peanut gallery. And we're going to see what's going on up there. You look to a future alone. You look to a future alone because you've learned a lesson. I'd rather be alone. That's the lesson you learned. The Hanged Man. The Knight of Wands never grew up. He's rude. He thinks only of himself. It's always look at me, look at me, look at me. Romeo, break your heart. Come back over and over. Take all your money. I'm just describing a person here, but you've learned a costly lesson about them. And 9 of Pentacles, you're happier on your own. Queen of Swords, I may be unhappy, but my money is in my pocket. My heart isn't being played with. And you owe me. That is the Queen of Swords. You know, it's wounded. It's uneven. She seeks justice. He serves injustice. And you were perfectly fine when you were alone. That's your lesson. Sorely cost. What's under here? And you look toward your future. Can you see this? You look toward your future. 3 of Wands. That's the 3rd one. Okay. And then we had the little rabbit deck. You were happier alone. 4 cups. Oh, I'm turning all them. I'm not having that. Oh. Well, I suppose I am having it. A whole bunch of shit just flipped around. And before I look at what's on the table, let me fix the damage. Done. That's like half the deck. I'll just look at the board. Look away. Look away. Anyway, it also occurs to me that Mama doesn't want this deck on the board. I often skip it because it is not the deck, but it's like the deck that I use for personal readings. And I have had the thought before that this deck isn't for the stacks, isn't for the board. It's that you can't gamble with Mama. You know how I roll for the spot? Maybe. Anyway, it's occurred to me, you know, strange things do Occur to me all the time. Seven of Wands. You're beset on all sides. Trapped, having to defend yourself. You look to go it alone. All these problems. She could help you get clear of all that. She'll help you. Where you won't have to be so defensive all the time. And haven't we had like 500 of these too? Having to fight for your right to party. And you just want to go. You don't want to have to fight. You don't want to fight all the fucking time. You just want to get away. There's 2 or 3 of these here too. The desire to escape, the desire to escape, and there's another one up here somewhere. I think. Maybe it's up, I don't know. Too late to worry about it now. Let this woman help you. Y'all can work it out. I'm telling you, there's the 3 of Pentacles there too with the woman. It'll work surprisingly well. With no drama. Love and respect. Namaste. The woman in you sees the woman in me, and you're both happy about it. 2 little shining alphas. Both of you dancing with your moon, just like women do. You get along in the mystery of yourselves. A flow, a freaky flow. Nobody has to talk about it. Both of you are damaged and you're strong together. And 4 of Wands on the bottom. Happy ever after. Okay? Okay. And then this deck, I just like to shuffle it. Oh. The sun. Let your little light shine, girl. Let it all shine. It's your time. There's the communication that you're going to have. You're going to shine some light on a deep communication with this woman, this girlfriend of yours, this mentor, this benefactor. And the Fool. She's going to help you get a new beginning. A brand new beginning. And the Queen of Cups. This is going to be a really an emotionally satisfying relationship for the both of you. The love of a woman. And then we got the love stories. All right. You're a visionary. There's another unicorn. What's this unicorn say? Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. So I think you reach out to somebody. She picks up on your vibe. The 2 of you get in the same vibe. Gratitude to each other. The 2 of you give each other the... You show your true faces to the other person, and you're respectful and grateful. You're just authentic. And in love with being alive. I still say the namaste, like the woman in you sees the woman in me. The spirit. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for me. Kindred. Quickening of recognizing an artistic soul. Sees an artistic soul because she saw the visionary in you. She helped you and freed the artist. You know, a great thing. A lot of gratitude from both coming and going, and what comes around goes around. You can all to pass it forward. It's all for the greater good. All for the greater good. Neither one of you are particularly jealous or petty. You both want the greatest good for the common man. Without ego. And try to be without ego, or at least to have a healthy ego. It seems that way to me. And you both feel really rooted together. Even when you're in the middle of a twister. We had a tornado warning on top of us a while ago. But this house is up on end, but you're firmly rooted and it can't take that. And nurturing, loving, a common love, a common respect. The love of a woman. Here's our summary. I'm going to turn all these over because that's my bad. You come out of something really bad, okay? And then you listen to yourself. Something strange, some vibe, something. Anyway, it's a winning situation for you. But that's Ace of Wands, which is bow chicka wow, okay? And here, let me lay this out for you. Because maybe the love of a woman is the bow chicka wow you never. That's what was missing. Okay? And there you win. Hate me, love me. I'm not either which way, right? I don't even like getting in that area because it makes card reading a lot more harder. It's even more difficult. But I did see that because first I saw the love of a woman and it was just consistently there. And maybe that's the kind of bow chicka wow you were missing. I know it's backwards, but that's what I'm saying. Okay, and then we're going to have the chubby chicks. Remember, we're just thinking. And maybe what you're missing is the love of a woman. Whoever you are. That could be your mom. Right. But, yeah. Do it for you. Do what works for you. If you want to put that dress on, you put that dress on. If you want to put that hat on, you go do that. If you want the love of a woman, make yourself happy. Nostalgia. Focus on the here and now. That I had a problem. I was tripping over this card of nostalgia here right now as well. I'm trying to think, but I never considered it a different sort of lifestyle on a gender level. And I don't want to go way back there and start over because that's what I would have to do. But there is a starting over there, and it just works uncommonly well. And the nostalgia and the missing you might be feeling is just the old habit of being with a dude. Of how it's different from being with a woman to being with a dude, right? I'm just saying, and now I'm going to move on. Don't doubt your worth. You're a gem no matter who you're with. I mean, you're the catch. They're the lucky ones. You feel me? You take that to heart. You're the lucky one.